Welcome to Complete Guide for Sova on Sunset. I'm gonna show you most useful lineups, tips and tricks on what to do in certain situations and much more. So make sure to watch the whole video. This is one easy lineup that I like to use at the beginning of the rounds when we go A. You wanna stand anywhere over here and aim for this first roof tile and do 2 bars of charge. This lineup is basically gonna show you if anyone is trying to go close over here in A main, and it also shows you some of the A link as well. What I like to do after shooting this lineup is just pull out my knife and run close here, which will then show you like if anyone is playing close, and you don't have to worry about the close corners over here. After that, you can just drone over the box and basically clear most of the A site this way. Super awesome lineup that clears pretty much all of the A site. Before the round starts, lineup so you can no longer see this side of the wall. So walk into the corner and walk so you can no longer see that side of the wall. After that, you want to place left corner of the bounce box over here in the middle of this white spot. It looks like this. Do 1 bounce with 2 bars of charge. It lands over here on the camera and it shows you so many positions on A site. And this arrow is also amazing because it shows you if anyone is pushed up close in A main over here. A super simple arrow that I like to use to clear out the back of the elbow. Before the round starts, walk in the corner of a barrier. You want to aim over here in the middle of this bottom window. Do 1 bounce with the max charge. Arrow is then gonna bounce off of the wall and land at the back wall in elbow, which pretty much shows you all of the elbow and some of the positions on the site as well, because a lot of the people like to play here with the judge, so this arrow will scan them out. This is one amazing reveal that clears all of the close corners in elbow. When the round starts, just hug this wall and walk to the right until you can see this part of the wall in the back. Simply aim where this wire meets this middle thingy over here and do a max charge reveal. It lands perfectly on top of this roof and it shows you all of the close corners in elbow. What is good about this arrow is after you shoot it, you can just simply pull out your knife and run close to the elbow, which will then scan all of these close corners, which help you take control over the elbow. You just want to peek this angle, get closer over here, and from this position you can just drone for your teammates. Make sure that your team is following your drone, and this drone will basically clear all of the site, some of the information in A alley, and pretty much all of the positions over here. If you want to push to the left side of A main, this is one amazing reveal that will show you A link and people rotating from top of the mid. Get in the corner of a barrier and the wall before the round starts. Place top of the left corner of the charge bar on top of this antenna. It's gonna look like this, and you want to do 2 bounces with 2 bars of charge. This arrow is gonna bounce off of the building and it's gonna come from unexpected angle, which makes it harder for enemies to destroy. And this arrow will show you everyone in A link and people rotating through the top of the middle. What is amazing about this arrow is after you shoot it at the beginning of the round, you can just run towards the A site and tell your teammate to smoke A link, and you can maybe catch some enemies off guard if they're playing from A link. Just pull out your knife. This arrow is gonna land perfectly at you already at the box. And if they're playing behind the smoke, which your teammate is gonna smoke for you, you can get some kills that way. When we are pushing mid, what I like to do is jump on top of this house. Make sure you hug this wall on the right and walk to the right so you can see this bell in the middle of these flowers. Just aim at the middle of this bell and do 2 bars of charge. This arrow lands over here on top of the arch, which shows you if any enemies are peeking from it. This will scan them out, and it also shows you if anyone is pushed up over here behind this wall. When we take mid, I usually tell my teammates to smoke here, and I pull out my drone and I go clear out all of these close corners over here. It clears the boba as well, and you can clear some of the close positions on B side as well. I like to do this reveal when we are pushing B side. It's pretty much the best reveal that you can do on this map because this building is super tall over here. So go into this corner. You will get stuck here, and you want to line up left corner of the right bounce box just over here at this corner. It's gonna look like this, and you want to do 2 bounces with the full charge. This arrow lands on the door frame. It shows you all of the positions on the back of the B site, and it also shows you inside of the boba as well. This is one of the best reveals on this map. After shooting the reveal, your teammates can already like get close to the B main. Make sure you get close. Reveal is gonna clear back of the site while you can drone and clear pretty much all of the other close corners that the reveal doesn't see. If people like to play aggressively in B main, you can just bounce the one bounce with the max charge reveal over here off of this wall at the top, which shows you if they play aggressively in B main. If you want to save your recon and drone, then you push B main with your gun out. You clear all of these close corners. And make sure you peek that one as well. And what I then do is pull out my recon, do one bounce, and do a max charge reveal off of this wall over here. This reveal lands on the back of the wall off of B site. After shooting the reveal, I just drone from this corner, and I can clear all of these other close corners that the reveal doesn't scan. You get pretty much control over all of these areas. And this is how you make Sova really useful on this map. And now let me show you some of the stuff that I do in defense. In defense, I recommend you play B side and then rotate to A side, play in the mid as well. So I'm gonna show you all of the recons that I use. It depends on the situation and how the enemies are playing on how you will play in defense. For B main recons, I just get in this corner. After the barriers drop, you just aim over here and do a max charge reveal. This arrow is gonna scan all of these close corners if they push B, and they cannot hide from it. What I also like to do is shoot the reveal. If you don't get any scans, tell your teammate to smoke this off, and you can farm the orbs that way. If you reveal and you get some of the scans here, you can just look at the map, look where they are, and just do some shock darts that will do some of the damage over here. You can even do it without the recon. If you hear some steps in B main, you just shoot the max charge shock dart over here. Some lineups for mid, you can just peek out of these doors, aim at the top of this middle bar, aim on the middle of it. It shows you mid tiles, and it also shows you bottom of the mid. If you're playing from doors as well, you can just shoot the max charge reveal at the back of this wall over here. This is gonna show all of this bottom of the mid, and if people like to go tiles over the stairs here. Sometimes I like to play top of the mid, and I just do simple lineups like shoot the max charge at the beginning of the round at the back of this wall. It is super simple. This will show you all of the bottom of the mid. And this is one amazing lineup that I also like to do from mid. Stand anywhere over here, walk until you can see this side of the wall in the back. Do one bounce with the max charge off of this wall at the beginning of the round. This will show you pretty much all of the mid tiles, and it also shows you some of the A lobby as well. Amazing lineup that shows you if anyone is pushing A main. So at the beginning of the round, walk in this corner and the barrier. You want to aim for this roof tile over here and do a max charge reveal. It is super simple. This lineup is then gonna land on the wall, and it shows you if anyone is pushing A lobby. You can also do the same lineup from A main, walk in the corner of a barrier, and you wanna line up middle of the bounce boxes with the middle of this tile over here. Once you remember it, it's super easy. Just middle of the bounce boxes on this tile and do just a tap. This lands really fast on the top of the wall, and it also shows you if anyone is pushing A main. If the enemies like to rush A a lot, you can do the same lineup and ask your teammates to smoke A main over here for you. Let me show you. You just shoot it, ask your teammates to smoke, get in the smoke, and you can get some kills with this lineup over the people pushing A lobby. One way that I like to use shock darts is just bounce them off of this wall at the beginning of the round. This will deal some damage if people are pushing A lobby. This is an amazing lineup that you can combine with your Sova ultimate. Simply at the beginning of the round, get in this corner, place top vertical charge bar line over here into this corner. Just like this. And you want to do 1 bar of charge. This lands at the back of the A lobby, and if you combine it with your Sova ulti, you can get a lot of the kills over here in A lobby because it's really narrow over here in A main. When it comes to retaking A, if you're coming over here from A link, you can just shoot max charge with the jump over here at this wall. This one is gonna scan a lot of the positions on A side, including people hiding behind these boxes. Another awesome retake lineup is go into this corner at spawn. You will get stuck here. Aim under this triangle corner and aim down until you reach this first tile over here. Do 2 bounces with the max charge. This one is gonna fly off of the map, bounce off of the bridge and land on the wall at the back of the A site, which also shows you so many positions on A site. When you do it, you can just get your gun out and get closer over here, and the reveal is gonna then show you a lot of the positions on the site, and then you can just drone from this corner, which will help you clear out A elbow. If you're retaking B side, there is one awesome lineup. Just go hug the wall over here, walk to the right so you can barely see this part of the window. Do 2 bounces, aim on the bottom of it, just a little bit above this edge over here. And it shows you so many positions on B side. And it also shows you inside of the B market as well, which makes it retaking it a lot easier. Another lineup that you can use is just do 1 bounce max charge off of this wall. This is gonna land over here on the wall and showing you some close corners on B side. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like and tell me in the comments what map would you like to see next for Sova Guide. Make sure to subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome day and bye bye.